Hi there, this is an exam question from the 2016 Exam 1 from the core section. This is question 7. So it's a histogram below, shows the distribution of a number of billionaires per million people for the same 53 countries as in question 6. So we don't need to know from question 6 for this, but the time plotted is on a log 10 scale graph. The question then asks, based on the histogram, the number of countries with one or more billionaires per million people is, and there's A to E. So the first thing that you need to look at here is that on the x-axis here is a log 10 scale. So the first thing you need to do is actually change these values to not be in the log scale, just to be in an ordinary number. So there's two ways that we can do this, and if you have a look at my chapter 1-2 notes, you'll see that the two ways are listed here. So we have our log 10 x equals y, and we can transform the values where the x and the y are, and we can find out what x is by putting the y to a power of 10. So in the question here, we have a log of a value of a number, for example, equals -1. So to find that value of the number, you can put 10 to the power of -1. Or the other way that you can do is to use the statistics on your calculator, and you can use the bottom cal section and do a 10 to the power of list 1. So I'll show you how you can do that one here. So in statistics, we've got all our values here, which are on a log scale. We go down the bottom and we go 10 to the power of list 1. And the reason why we're using 10 to the power is because all our list 1 values are that y value, and we're trying to find our original x value for the x-axis. So press enter, and it comes up with all these values. So this one here is 0.001, and then the rest of them are all in normal decimal, and we've got 1, 10, and 100. So there's the two ways that you can do that log conversion using the calculator, or just by using this manipulation of the formula. So then what we can do is we can go onto this graph, and we can change these values. So -3 was -0.001. This one here was 0.01. This one here was 0.1. The 0 became 1. The 1 became 10. And the 2 became 100. So the question's asking, how many billionaires are, how many, based on the histogram, the number of countries with one or more billionaires. So because we've now changed this, the 0 is now the value of 1. So we're looking at how many, what billionaires is the frequency of these two columns. So this first one, if we can go across, it looks like it's in line with 9. And this one here, if we go across, looks like it's in the line with 1 on the frequency. So we've got 9 for the first column on the frequency, 1 for the second column on the frequency. So that equals a total of 10 billionaires per million people, which is E. If we have a look at the assessor's comments, so this was question 7. So E, only 45% of the cohort could get this one correct, while a lot of people chose A, and then the rest look like they've been either guesses. So this question here is a common question that can be seen using a logarithmic scale and needing to use the process of being able to find back the original value of before it was changed to the log. If you didn't do here, you probably looked, here we go, A is 1 because people have just looked at the log scale there and identified that that there is 1, and without changing the log scale to a normal scale. So the correct answer is E10, and hopefully you got something from this video.